Rains. Hello everyone! Welcome to Rains! I literally just booted this up, had to restart it a few times. Because it put me in the mobile version at first, but we should be fine now. Are you the young king? Yes, I am. So you're the one who usurped my throne and sent me to this dungeon to rot for eternity? Yes, yes I am. What are you gonna do? Well, you're in charge of the mess now. Good luck with that. They're all pretty crazy. You will see. What? Or who? I'll ask, what? Just try to keep a balance between the four powers to keep your head on its shoulders. Okay. The spirit looks at you thoughtfully, then disappears. You enter the courtroom. Right, so this is basically a bit like Kingdom, as in you manage a kingdom, but it's also a bit like Tinder. Like Tinder, in which you literally swipe left or right. Although in the computer version we're just clicking. Should we build embassies in neighboring countries? Maybe a good way to prevent war. Okay, so up here you can see small circles, big circles over... Well, we've got the church over here by the look of things, or the faith. We've got the people here. We've got a sword here, so I'm assuming that represents the army, and then we have cash. It doesn't seem that we can see if it adds population or anything, but we can safely assume from, you know, building embassies that's going to cost money, but it might help our army and population in the long run. So yes, let's do it. This is the coldest winter of the last 30 years. After the weak harvest, your people are starving. We can either lose a lot of people, or lose a lot of cash and gain some people. We're not gonna help, we'll try to balance it. Oh Jesus, that was bad. A fine company if your drunken soldiers has ransacked an abbey. We want justice. So this would probably reduce the church a lot, get us a bit of army. We're gonna say yes, reduce the army a little bit. There are too many people to execute. I need help from the army. No. Wait, no? And our manpower went down? Huh. We would like to build a school in the capital for the enlightenment of the people. Yes. We get the Young, governed for at least 5 years, so we are now known as James the Young. And we are in power for 6 years now. The estuary of the river Drop is a dangerous swamp for travelers. We should sanitize the whole area, which is going to cost a lot of cash. Otherwise we're going to lose a lot of people. I'm going to say no. Your people are famished and unrest is spreading. Well, screw you. The castle is ransacked, your court disperses, and you're left with pigeons to rule over. Yeah, well, that was great. You get horribly screwed over right away. Failure is part of the fun of this game, apparently. And then we move on to Robert, the second king. We get some new goals here. We can win a duel, recruit the doctor, and meet the devil. You know, I don't want to meet the devil. If we can avoid it at any cost. Are you the young king? Yes, or... oh, not again. Just kidding, I know, we've been through this already. That's our curse, see? I'm not sure... no, I don't understand what you mean here. We will remember each and every king of this dynasty. Every compromise, every death, for ages. But... how? It is said that only the devil will allow us to blissfully forget the cursed king. Or kings, rather. But does he even exist? I mean... probably? That's an interesting thought. Maybe he does. Maybe we will find him eventually. Yes, of course we will. The spirit slowly drifts away. A great fire is destroying your castle. Save the treasury, or save the garrison. We'll save the garrison. And we lose all our cash right away. Your church is weak and the people blasphemous. Yes? Give us enough power to enforce the divine justice in your country. The Pope is ready to pay the price. No would probably lose us cash. We need cash. Good enough. There's a cholera outbreak in the capital. It is the Blue Death. Treat the population. Close the gates. We're gonna... Oh, God. It still went down. Screw you. Message from a bird. Islanders are menacing us. We should attack them before they can attack us. Yes? The mines are full of gold. I'm rich. The Greedy built a personal fortune. We are now known as Robert the Greedy. I'm Sister Brienne, headmistress of the new school. Help us nurture the young souls. Yes? We should create a pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Armand. I'm gonna say no to piss the church off. They're pretty high. My lord, a good doctor just saved the life of my nephew. He's a bit of a magician. He's here now. Let him in. I'm a doctor, alchemist, poisoner. Ooh, new cards, dirty science. I can handle life for you. Or death, occasionally. Glad to have you. The Eastern Baronies are regrouping under the banner of a terrible warlord. Send the army, or lose people. The Kingdom of the South claims that you're betrothed to their young princess, which means we will marry in the future. Declining may trigger a war. You know what? Let's do it. Would you like to play Red Dwarf, my lord? Let's start with a small bet. I don't want to ruin you. Sure, we could earn a bit of cash here, I guess. Dice are rolling. I'm pretty sure I won. You don't want to raise the stakes while we still can, do you? No, just show me. Junius Loose Tongue slowly lifts the goblet, revealing 2 dice. Odd. You want to play again? No, I don't want to lose cash. Will only prevail by enlisting the population. Yes? Oh, there you go again. Everyone's dead. I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm getting an unfair shake here right now. 13 years in power. Jesus Christ. Bedouin, the 3rd king. We can meet a witch. Could we dismember Junior's long tongue, please? Loose tongue. This clown broke down a trebuchet. Junius, what do you have to say for yourself? I was playing tennis with a giant. He won. Go away will probably decrease people. Yeah, it's probably better. So we sent him into exile. That's good. Enemies are attacking our embassies. We need to protect them if we want to stop the war eventually. Yes? I am a serial killer. But you're my executioner. It's alright. This job sucks. If I could... Maybe. But nobody wants to do it. You can never be too prepared. You need to recruit more soldiers. We'll lose a lot of cash, a bit of population. Otherwise the army's gonna take a dip. We'll need to balance that out. I could be the executioner. Doctor? What? I'm looking for a simple way to test exotic new potions. I can pay. No way. My lord, the wolves are eating our children. Can we hunt them? I will hunt them myself. The hunt was a success. Excellent, we should have a very fine banquet tonight. Sure, why not? Let's go buff everything here. We discovered an unknown body in the dungeon. Well, in the kingdom, technically, I guess. Its hands are missing. Shall we reinforce the garrison? Yes? It is your 20th birthday, my lord. We should celebrate. Yes, let's do that. A covenant of nuns has started meowing like cats. It's spreading to the village. We could let the church resolve it. Or we can call our general. You sent the army to stop the nun meowing. The church is embarrassed, but approves of our actions. We found some gold in the mines. Should we try to dig deeper? Yes. You can never dig too deep. Sweet. It seems the bird was carrying a message, but it's not there anymore. Look on the window still. You find a torn paper with a partial message. Arm. That doesn't give us any leg up over the opposition, I'm afraid. This message must be important. Let us send some men to the borders. I'm gonna say no. Oh, it just... Wow! It was an important message. Well, thanks for the instant game over there. You lead the last remnants of your army and die on the steps of the throne. I'm just getting screwed over all the time. I joked to someone that failing was part of this game, but I feel it's a bit harsh right now. Onwards to William, the 4th king. We keep dying when we're 20. It's like we've only made it for like 30 years so far. The people are sick and tired of seeing new kings all the time. The Merchants Guild would like to create a new guild and send their representative to the court. Yes? We should spend some money to build a communal barn to prevent famine. That sounds like a very good idea. This will have an effect every year. Providence, the barn was expensive, but it's good protection to avoid famine and the people's unrest. A young woman claims that her son is in fact your bastard. Should we make this problem disappear? Actually, I think we become king at like 12 years old, so... Because we're like 8 years in reign, in power, when we got the 20th birthday, so let's you go, king! Should we make it disappear? No. We are now William the Father. We have an heir. It quickly becomes apparent that the son is here to stay. Cereals are very cheap these days, my lord. You should adjust the price of bread. We can double it, lose a lot of population, gain a lot of cash, or we can raise it slightly. We'll be balanced. My lord, your son is a young prince, full of promise. He must be like 2 years old. I'm 16 years old right now. Let him come in, Prince John. Actually, that is Prince. You know, let's let him come in. I am the next king. I will kill all the infidels. Yes. Glory and everlasting conflict, I suppose. The mountainous region near the eastern border is unlawful and unruly. We can ignore it, or we can explore our options. We could appoint Sir Adamar to govern that region, and make him pay for the privilege. Yes. I accept, sire. It's a great honor to bring your rule to that savage country. We can tell him to be strong or be fair. We'll tell him to be fair. Thanks to Sir Adamar's actions, the mountainous region is now corrupt as well as unruly. That was quick. We could call him back. No, that was quick. Sir Adamar is at the head of a large horde of half-bandits. So amateurs, basically. Should we send the army? Yes. I surrender. Let me live and I will tell you where the bandits' treasure is. Sure? It was apparently a very small treasure. Off with his head! Oh no, that is not a thing, apparently. An earthquake destroyed large parts of the capital. The city guard awaits your orders. Save the victims or prevent pillaging. Prevent pillaging. A group of villagers pretend they're assaulted by celestial beings. It's probably a trick to pay less tax. I'm actually gonna go with I believe them, because it'll buffer population back up to the middle. My lord, what about a bit of fencing? I'm a good teacher. Let's bet a bit of money. On guard, General. You look like a reckless worm trying to fight an eagle. With a sword. You're going to attack me, eh? Angry boar! You look like a reckless worm trying to fight an eagle. With a sword. We parried. Oh! Did you see that? We knocked him off his feet there. Did you try selling these impressive brushing skills of yours? Angry boar! All is fair in love and war. Except you. Treacherous hornet! You won, my lord. Beginner's luck. You want to know how to improve? Yes. Duelist, win a duel. Fencing depends on your choices. Attack is bright and explosive. while defense is cunning and deceitful. Carry on. If you defend, you gain a chance to trigger a special move the following turn. Carry on. Look at your opponent. You will learn new thrusts and tricks that way. Thank you, General Covington. My lord, I am Master Vaughan. Vaughan? I don't know. The Merchant Guild's master. Please accept a token of our gratitude. I take no bribe. A group of people have become enraged and are now hunting witches. Are we allowed to kill if necessary? Yes. Apparently, the arrangement was caused by rye grain poisoning. Should we burn our stocks? Yes. With your stocks depleted, there's a reasonable chance your people will starve in the following years.
Chichachalo.
My lord, would you like to taste my cake? Too hot for that. No, we'll go for cake. It was a very good cake. Life's good, being a king.
Chutita.
I met a strange lady, well versed in the ancient arts of plants and dreams. Would you like to meet her? Well, yes, I would. The sorcerer. We met the witch. New cards. White Arcanum or Arcanum. William the Sorcerer. Excellent. That is a title worthy of our royalty here. I could build a hospital to prevent a surge of epidemics. Yes. Mount Care. The hospital will limit the consequence of epidemics and catastrophes. So we're getting like buffs building up down here. We may have a problem. A monk has started to bite his brothers. And it's spreading fast. General? This is probably a case of lycanthropy. I don't deal with that. Werewolves? Werewolves? I don't think so, no. You should call that cruel lack of physical activity. Well, too much sugar, my lord. It will kill you. It's a good way to die. Wait, really? Am I dying of old age? What the? No. I protest, I'm only like 30 right now. Dear lord, healthcare has really gone back in the 650s. Anyway, the Kingdom of the South claims that you're betrothed to their young princess. Declining may trigger a war. Sure. I would like to conduct new research on weapons and warfare. Will you help? Yes. Rex invites you to follow him. Alright, alright. Woof. Grrr. Rex brings you to a lonely caravan in the marketplace. Enter the caravan. Don't tell me. I see... a king? Full of glory and regal composure. In front of him lay... ruins? The seer. See the future. New card, Crooked Visions. At the end of all things, the islander will play his role. Carry on. That'll be 600 gold pieces. No, you're a crook. My king, it seems your army has very poor hygiene. We should spend a bit on this problem. No. We are now the old. We govern for at least 20 years. There has been a massive breakout from the prison. We need to organize a search party. Yes. My lord, the king of the West is visiting us. Boring. Oh, how delightful.
What's that?
We should organize a grand dinner. Yes. It is a terrible idea. The king will prefer to go hunting. That's a good idea. No, sire. Diplomacy and good taste dictate the dinner. Why not both? While you were busy preparing his arrival, the King of the West invaded your country and sent you into exile. God, I love instant game over events like this. High score, 22 years. I think we'll end it here for now. It's a good point to end it. And that'll give me a chance to see how you guys like this game. We still have to meet the devil, try the blue one, and lose herself in the dungeon. But yeah, do let me know down below whether Reigns is something you want to see continued on the channel. It's intriguing, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on it yet. Thankfully, it's a pretty cheap game, so in the worst case scenario, not much is lost. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video of Reigns, then do leave a like down below, and show your support for the series, which may or may not become a thing, depending on how people receive the game. And don't forget to leave me a comment as well, as that gives me even more information about the game that you'd like to give me. Like if you like it, if you don't like it, if you feel like I've gotten screwed over in the beginning, because I feel like I was. Yeah, if you want to see more Reigns and are not yet subscribed to the channel, do consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, until next time, have a good one, folks.